How to do, gamers. So I was asked to start talking in my speed paints, and seeing how this was something that I wanted to start doing anyways, I thought, why the heck not? Now I'll be honest, script making is hard on my tiny brain. I can't do it. So I have Chicken Scratch that I'm reading right now, so we'll see how this goes. I'll probably go off script, but that's fine. We're gonna do our thing. So, Arcane. That's it, that's all I have to say. Why do all of the handsome characters have to have a name that starts with the letter V? It's not fair. It's not fair. Anywho, me chatting about how I feel about Arcane is kind of redundant, seeing how I don't think I could really say anything that hasn't already been said. The writing slaps. Characters based. Animation, put it in my mouth. Okay. So instead, I'm deciding to go full-on cringe. Welcome to fan character territory. Here you'll find the spiciest Sonic, MLP, and Warriors OCs. Ye have been warned. So let's start from the beginning. After watching Arcane with the fam, I decided I needed to do some character design in order to stop myself from crying. My comfort zone is animals, so let's start there, why don't we? I went to the one place I knew I shouldn't, but I was seduced by her temptations. The League Wiki. I started looking at the different species that they had when I stumbled upon the Protector. I was sold, right up until I realized that they were a sentient species, not a sapient one. As apparently there is, in fact, a difference. They're smart, but like in a border collie way, not a cephalopod way, you feel me? So I was on the hunt again. This time I went right to champion so I could see their species. I fell in love with the Volibear until I realized he was a god, and I didn't want a god character that was cheating. I considered making a dragon, but I also decided against that after finding out that they're all racist fucks. So I kept looking until I found him. Rengar is a Nordic lion man, and just from that description alone, I was sold. Give me my lion man now. I started off by having Rengar at the top of my canvas and an older character that I have to the left. I figured that I could reuse what I liked about this design and scrap what was ticking me off. I don't think it's a bad design by any means, I just knew I could do better. I knew I wanted this lad to have a sturdy build, but I wanted him to be lean enough so that he could hang upside down from railings like the goblin he is. I was scared that if I added a ponytail, bangs, and a mane that it was gonna be just too much hair. But after doodling him snarling, I decided that the floof needed to remain. His markings were a little more difficult, so I gave myself a color palette to work with so I could figure it out as I went. My dumbass apparently thought it would be very funny to give him stripes and gradients, because I'm a self-hating masochist. But I am really happy with his markings, so I guess they're staying. I decided that his placeholder name right now will be Jormungandr, or just Jormund for short, cause like, Nordic giant snake sea serpent motherfucker. I don't know, I like it, but I don't know how that would really fit into the lore, so it's a placeholder name. I chose his profession to be blacksmithing, something he learned during his time in Zaun, and he has a background in healing. I imagine he would combine these two skills to make custom prosthetics for people of Zaun. And as for his scars, I decided that he would have top surgery scars because he's a trans man, much like his creator. And as for his hip and eye, I think he would have just gotten those from falling out of trees in his youth. Absolute mad lad. Also, like his creator, he has a thing for swords. He doesn't use them for combat or anything, he just likes the way that they look. And likes to toss a bunch of engravings on them because why the fuck not? So here's a time lapse of your boy smelting his sword. Enjoy.
Fold it up, we gon' burn it down. Roll it up, we gon' burn it down. That bitch that put that pussy loud. Roll it up, we gon' burn it down. 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 Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down, burn it down, roll it up, we gon' burn it down.
Oh, you thought we were done? I'll be honest, I thought so too. But remember how I mentioned the protectors earlier in this video? Now's probably a good time to tell you that I have zero impulse control. So I started off with building the general shape of a panther and just going from there. I'll be honest, I had no fucking clue where I was going with this character. I didn't know her name, her design, her backstory, nothing. I decided to steal one of the potential coat patterns for a pet protector and just jazz around with ideas as I doodled. I came up with the name Firecracker Agate because I have a Nordic necklace with that gemstone, and I'm just sticking with the Nordic theme apparently. In drawing her, I decided that she and Jormungandr would be found family, Firecracker taking on an older sister or motherly role as she attempts to care for her pet goblin. As for her story, I imagine she's at least a few decades older than Jormund, and found him while she was flying the world in search of purpose. She now collects scrap metal and herbs for Jormungandr, seeing how she needs to fly to be happy, and to be essentially docked in Zon would just kill Fire, but to leave Zon would kill Jormund, so the compromise was having Firecracker continue her travels around Runeterra, but bringing supplies to her gremlin to visit him while he works to make life in Zon just a little bit more bearable. Make sure to be kind to your local hero though. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of this look.
Getting stronger every day. Keep on pushing through the pain. Keep on grinding till we die. Ain't no mercy in this life. There's nowhere left to run away. No, there's nowhere left.
thanks for watching. If you feel like you want me to talk in more videos, just let me know. I had a lot of fun with this one. Definitely give me different, like, topics to talk about. I don't know, I had nothing to talk about, so I was just like, fan characters, let's go. But, you know, if you want me to talk more about my process of animating, or if you want me to just chat about how I feel about different things, or I love talking about my pets, let me talk about my pets. But other than that, I hope you have a good day. See y'all later.